When I read those all about me or those biography sections, my first takeaway is, wow, that person talks about themselves a lot. And it's closely followed by, if they were that good, surely the company they work for must have ceased trading by now, because how can they survive without them after they did all that amazing stuff for them? Well, you might be interested in me, but I am fairly sure that you're more interested in what I can do for you and your business. So I thought in this video I'd kind of mix it up a little bit. Now, I wanted to be that person that got hundreds of thousands of people on their feet, clapping, yelling, screaming, chanting, walking on fire, jumping in ice baths, jetting all over the world in a private jet, and fundamentally changing the way in which business coaches are seen around the world. But that seems like very hard work, so I thought I'd do this instead. See, I talk and write about things that I know work. I knew how to help my own business. Everything I needed to be happy and successful in business was actually learned from hanging around with happy and successful people and just doing it. So, what does Marc Ford know? Well, aside from writing this, we'll see. The reason I'm a coach, aside from being able to work when I want and with who I want, is that I wanted to leave some sort of legacy for my family and my friends to be proud of. And if I die, well, what else would I leave them? And the reason I'm doing this now, as opposed to being a retired or a fired business owner, is that when I'm a bit older, I'd have forgotten a lot of my business wisdom, as well as where I've left my keys. I think the reason so much wisdom in business is so vague is less to do with the unknowing or volatility or even unpredictability of life. It's because the old people or the savagely rich people dispensing the wisdom have forgotten how to live in the now. Spoiler alert, all business coaches are roughly the same and they say the same thing. Charge what you're worth. There. An entire industry and an entire self-help book genre put in 4 words. In fact, let's be slightly more productive and put it into 2 words. Charge more. You're welcome. That's £500, please. Now, I had an epiphany on stage 10 years ago, and that's just been reinforced with this midlife break that we call COVID lockdown. What am I like? What do I like to do? What's the useful? And what's kind of next? You see, I can never go back in time and talk myself through all things business at the age of 25. But there is such a thing as time travel. It's just that it moves forward at one speed and is linear. I will meet my future self in 20 years' time. I will say thank you to him. It's just that it will be in 20 years from now. And I will be bringing the gifts of wisdom, knowledge, and money if I learn from mine and others' mistakes, relentlessly read, write, talk to, and watch those that know more, as well as earn and save. You kind of get the idea. Whatever I do now, I will know I will get back then. It's about doing what needs to be done now so I can get the rewards later. Last but not least is you. Am I the business coach for you? Now, you may think I'm talented, knowledgeable, and quite charming, so I am very definitely the business coach for you. Of course, you may think I'm talentless, know-it-all, arrogant prick, which must mean that the results I've got, the achievements I've helped to build, and the success people have enjoyed must seem even more remarkable and interesting. Look how far he's got on just one tank of nothing. Then I'm probably still the business coach for you. I don't think you're destined for greatness, and I don't think you are special, and if you follow these 232 steps, it's not going to happen for you. Don't get me wrong. I'm not destined for greatness, I am not special, and stuff just hasn't happened for me either. If you are that type of person, please go and have a look at the people who write fiction and go and read those books and nothing to do with business, because you ain't welcome. What I do believe is that you and I are unique. I do believe that if I can do stuff, so can you. I also believe that we're all on different roads to where we are going. Some are on motorways, some of us are on A roads, some of us are on B roads, and some are just off-road. It's not about the road travelled. Business coaching is about making the journey to come to a slightly more interesting road and destination. The vehicle you travel in has to be the best it can be, and the fuel that goes into that business to take you on that journey as premium grade as it can be. You put crap in, the vehicle breaks down. And for the very first time in 40 plus years, I've just told an analogy about cars and roads. The name is Ford, Marc Ford.